This video is sponsored by Word of the Day, which is language. If you want Word of the Day, leave a comment. Also like the video or else. And thanks. Hi. So recently I've been scrolling down on my Twitter and I'm starting to see a lot of this Friday Night Funkin stuff. And I'm like, what's that? And I actually found out that it's actually a rhythm game. So I'm like, oh, I like rhythm games, so I'll check it out. So I did. And it's fucking cool. So it's actually a Newgrounds game. The only thing I know about Newgrounds games is that they have a lot of good
hot pornographic games.
So it's basically a rhythm game like DDR with a lot of hip hop, which I absolutely love. It reminds me a lot of Persona at first until they start to stray away from the hip hop genre into a bunch of other stuff. I don't know what. But the music overall is absolutely amazing. They're all bangers. Shout out to Kawai Sprite. He's the one who produced everything. So you play using the arrow keys or WASD, and it was a bit hard for me to do at first because they all display it horizontally and I had to figure it out. So the best way I played it was using A and S for the left and down and up and right arrow keys. So I'm using both hands. So the gameplay is we have this enemy that plays a melody first and then we sort of copy the melody, and this is a musical device called call and response, which is something I learned in school, but I never used in my life. Thanks, IGCSE. Ayo, no problem, man. So the actual content of the game, according to the trailer, says that we're this guy and we're trying to freak our girlfriend, just vibing on the speakers. But her dad hates us, so we have to fight him with music. So they categorize the songs by weeks, and each week we fight one enemy. So the first week we fight the dad, which has a lot of amazing hip-hop songs. My favorite one is the second track, which is Fresh, and it has that nice spicy beatbox. That's absolutely amazing. I love that. So after we beat the dad, we can now get Friday Night Funkin with our girlfriend. Yay! Lamau, just kidding. There's now these other guys that you have to beat. Aw, come on. So in this week 2, I actually don't know who these guys are, but after watching this video by okursus called What is Friday Night Funkin, these two characters are actually Senior Pillows characters called Spooky Twins or something like that. Spooky Month. But the music is there's only 2 tracks, but they're all pretty hard to play. My favorite one is the second one, which is the Spooky Trap beat. It's the only one I couldn't play on normal, so I had to go on easy mode. Shut up, man. But it's nice to see that Ninja Muffin, the creator of the game, included some other animators into the mix. So in week 3 we got this guy who I don't know. Also, after from watching that video, it's actually Pico, which is a very important character from Newgrounds, which is made by the guy who made Newgrounds. Which I actually, after knowing that, I actually played the game, Pico School. But the tracks there are absolutely wonderful. You got all the 3 tracks, which is rather slow, but I love the hip hop beat to it. It's really, really strong and slow. It's amazing. I love it, but not so fun to play. So in week 4, we have the Mom, which is a hella smoking, by the way. And the music is absolutely amazing for this one. They're all bangers. My favorite one is the second one, which is High, and the last one, which is MILF. They're both very fast. I think it's the fastest one, but wasn't so hard to play. The second week was still harder. So in week 5 is Christmas, apparently. So it's the mom and dad, and then the dad has a gun to Santa Claus. I'm not really into the songs for this one, but holy fuck, is that Zontan? So yeah, apparently there's a lot of Newgrounds references here. I don't know much, but if you don't know Zontan, you can Google it, I guess, if you want to, at your own risk, of course. But there's Super Meat Boy, I think, Oni Enji. There's Hatsune Miku. I think there's some Newgrounds mascots over there. But at the last track for this week 5, there's actually a twist at the end. This little horror bit at the end, which kind of got me off guard, to be honest. So in the final week, week 6, we actually have this dating simulator game, which is pixelated for some reason. My favorite songs were actually the second and third one, so it was rather interesting because this week has a bit of background lore to the story that builds down the narrative. And also the source code is actually available, so it's like fully customizable. Some people did mods and stuff. I didn't really look at those, but rather interesting things I looked up was at the top right it says featuring meowing or something like that, meowling. I checked it out. It was actually the pixel artist who did the pixel art for the whole senpai part, and apparently the same person also did some stuff for Snail's House. So yeah, that was fucking cool. But yeah, this game made me really interested more in Newgrounds stuff that I didn't really know much about, other than just the
Hot pornographic games.
that I normally play. So yeah, I give it 8 out of 10 demon mommies. Anyways, like the video or else subscribe and bye.
Tough love, good luck without it. Welcome to the mountaintop where we make the bodies drop. Naughty boys and girls get chopped up and